YouTube, how the fuck you doing, guys? Vince Aaron 22 here, aka Overly Gaming. Welcome your asses back to the channel. And today, guys, I want to talk about the latest PTR changes, patch notes to Overwatch. And we're going to start out with everyone's favorite character, Diva. Now, Diva's getting an increase to her mech, 200 more health. And the armor is going to remain the same at 400. The movement speed while firing has been increased by 25%, guys. So no more having to chase your enemies when you can stop firing and not chase them as much. So you can get more in their face and they can't just run away from you is what I'm trying to get at. And I know that's going to be helpful. Diva really deserves this. And they're also going to make her ulti. Her ulti is going to do more damage now. And it's going to go from 4 seconds to 3 seconds on the detonator. And hopefully Diva will see more play at the competitive level, guys. Now, let's move on to Soldier, aka Dad. Now, his pulse rifle is getting a nice buff. You can look at this as a nerf, but I'm going to look at it as a buff. I will call this a buff. His bullet damage increased from 17 to 20. Now, guys, he's going to be popping out 20 damage per shot. So, 4 shots, 100 damage. 8 shots, 200 damage. Come on, guys. That's going to take down a lot of characters. You hit them. You hit them. You just got to hit your shots. And the bullet spread, guys, is going to be increased from 2.2 to 2.4. Now, if you burst fire him, this won't be an issue. But if you hold down the trigger, it's going to be a huge issue. So I'm going to give you a tip on how to avoid doing that. At range, you're just going to want to tap on the trigger a little bit to where the crosshairs don't move as much. So every 4 shots, the crosshairs will start to move. So when they start to move, just release the trigger. It goes right back to normal. And when somebody pops up in your face, guys, you're going to want to hit them with the lay down the trigger. Just let it go all in their face. No pun intended, you dirty-minded fools out there. And now we're going to hop on to Anna. Anna's getting a nano boost nerf. No more speed increase. So, guys, maybe that Reinhardt won't be the best pick to nano boost anymore. Definitely going to, make you look at your team comp a bit more. The tanks aren't going to be as viable. I know Winston could be a very good pick. He's a mobile character. As long as he's not in rage mode, he should be a great pick to nano boost. He's someone you can look at to nano boost. He will do great damage when stacked. He's already got the mobility, so no need for that. Also, maybe you could look at nano boosting Soldier now that he's got the movement speed. He's mobile. He's going to be doing way more damage. Compared with Zenyatta's Discord, Soldier would melt when in Tactical Visor. And, yeah, guys, let's move on to Mei now. Maybe the most hated character in the game by most of the community. Blizzard has decided to try to nerf her, per se. Her ultimate cost has been increased by 15%. I don't know if that's going to do. That's going to probably, not as many blizzards dropped on payload maps and stuff like that. But, guys, I don't know. I do see more nerfing in Mei's future. But, I mean, it really all depends on who's playing the character. At the higher level, yeah, you're going to see a lot of Mei play. But mid-level players aren't going to be as good, per se, as Diamond, Master, Prestige, all that stuff like that. So, I mean, that really just depends on the player and the skill rating of who is using Mei. Now, let's move on to Lucio. Lucio's Amp It Up healing per second has been decreased by 10%. I don't know why they would do that. Probably just trying to get the meta more out there and try to do things. Lucio is pretty much in every single comp known to man in Overwatch. He is the only area of effect healer. They nerfed his speed boost in one of the recent updates, so they have decided to nerf his healing a little bit. So, guys, maybe now his speed boost could go with Ana now, and you could make that synergy there with Ana Lucio speed boost to make up for the lack of speed boost from Ana's ultimate. That's just something you'll have to go over with your team. Those are ideas. And guys, let's hop on to Zaria. Now, Zaria is taking a nerf. Her particle barrier and her projectile barrier both suffering a nerf. Power gain from the barrier has been decreased by 20%. So basically, guys, she's not going to get her charge as quickly. And she's not going to be melting as quickly as normally you would see. And I think that's a great thing, because I know when we first try to go take the point, somehow she's already charged up, and hopefully that will make for easier pushes, and Zaria won't be so overly used in the meta. And hopefully, guys, we see just more comps in general from this update. And before I forget, let's hop on to Torbjorn, everyone's favorite midget and dwarf. Scrap is now automatically generated over time, so guys, you won't have to go out there and die over your scrap to provide armor for your team. Now, that is a great news to hear. The amount of scrap collected from fallen enemies has been decreased, however, by 40%. The Forge Hammer swing speed increased, and the damage of the Forge Hammer decreased by 7%. So, I don't know. Now, Torbjorn is still going to be very great to choose, maybe in the new meta. For example, level 3 turret. When basically what I'm going to say is, when Torbjorn goes into Molten Core, his level 3 turret, while he is got all the extra health, maybe a huge target for Ana to nano boost on defense, maybe. I don't think that's a crazy idea. It could work in the near future. Maybe. We'll see. And YouTube. We'll see you fudging later. See ya.
Baby girl, you're so damn fine, though. Wanna know if I can hit it from behind, though. I'm sipping on you like some fine wine, though. When it's over, I press rewind, though. Talking bands, I got